Hey, what's up everyone, Fino here. The class-based summoning campaign's here, and I'm gonna go over some of the points that stood out to me. This is a unscripted video, so if I sound a bit incoherent, sorry in advance. Also, I'm not gonna go over every servant, I trust that you have eyes to read. Oh, one more thing. Each class banner only lasts for 1 day, so if you're interested, you gotta jump on that shit. First we have the Sabre Banner, which is a little underwhelming in the gold slot if you ask me. Just because a lot of the really old sabers are kinda boring kit-wise. But the one notable thing about this banner is that there are 4 sabers and Bedivere is one of them. Because of the way this campaign works, you can only draw saber class servants in the Saber Banner. What this means is that Bedivere has an abnormally high rate. If you get a 3-star servant, there's a 1 in 4 chance of it being Bedivere. That's ridiculously high. So if you want to get NP5 Bedivere, this is one of the better places to fish. Archer Banner, not that interesting. Power-wise, it's a bit on the low side. Lancer Banner, same hat. The 4-star slot on the Lancer Banner is pretty grody. Don't want to get that Medusa Lancer, do you? It is worth noting that Taiga is on the banner, but she shares it with like 4 other 3-star Lancers, so I don't know if I'd go with that. Alright, Rider Banner is pretty solid in the 5-star slot. Pretty much the only dud is Maeve, and even then, you still get Maeve, which ain't such a bad deal. Okay, so the Assassin Extra Banner, those two classes have been, or rather, those two categories have been combined into a single banner. Because, you know, you wouldn't want to have a Jack rate up, would we? You have Jack and John, which are both reasonably good. But the real good thing about this banner is actually the fact that Gorgon's on it. And this is one of the better places you'll get to fish for Gorgon. I don't really think she gets solo rate ups, certainly not after this point. Really, the only downside are the assassins on the banner. You have both Steno and Mr. Fister, which is like the fucking double whammy wombo combo. So yeah, you might get screwed pretty hard. Listen, if you want Gorgon, it's worth it, but might be some hair pulling and gnashing of teeth. Caster Banner's a huge clusterfuck, I wouldn't roll on it. Although there are some power picks in there. Like the 3-star slot especially is just like a fucking minefield. 3-star casters in general are a pretty miserable lot. So unless you have a particular, predilection towards Cascu or Gilderay, I wouldn't go there despite the tempting allure of those gold servants. Alright, and finally we have the Berserker Banner, which is pretty much irrelevant for established players. But if you're new to the game, you should absolutely spend your quartz here and not on the other banners. For the simple reason that for a lot of early content, just building up your account, Berserkers are some of the better options you have, and if you can just load up on them on this banner, you're in pretty good shape. You got some duds in there, like you really don't want Vlad as a new player. Doesn't really help you. So, long story short, here are the big 3 bullet points. Sabre Banner has Bedivere. Assassin Extra Banner has Gorgon. Berserker Banner, good for new players. That's pretty much the TLDR. Alright, that's all I got. See you next time. Stay tuned for more shit. Probably should have scripted that bit, shouldn't I? Alright, see you next time.